Welcome to a video. This video is for May 17th on a Sunday. Happy prep day, everybody. I hope y'all will have a great day. And as for me, it is May 15th on Friday and it is 18:01. This is my first take and I hope I will make it great. Man, I am really sad and a lot of things are going through my mind. Oh, and my teeth is hurting. For those that don't know, I have a broken tooth on top, the two broken chompers on this side, and then I have one broken chomper on the top on this side. It's not really on the chomper, it's between, so it's probably like two teeth, and it's bad, it's hurting. And man, I really need to get it fixed, but I do not trust the dentist here. I've been to different dentists too, but every time I go there, there'll be always something happening and it'll be costing from the hundred, especially in the thousands, and traumatized. And I realized when I go to Vietnam and get my teeth done, it will last for 3 years or more than that, to 5 years. And I think this one, 7 years, now it's starting to break. Now like two sides already broken, the other side's broken, and I gotta get back there somehow to get for them to redo my teeth. And the price, it's reasonable. It's a lot better than here, that's for sure. And I think the work is better there too than here. And man, anyways, about the stuff I'm worried about, it's about the money. In my previous video, I said I was going to do the booking, the finance. I did it. And it wasn't really good. It was pretty much a rough draft. All I did was, on my credit cards, I put the due dates and also the current amount I owe. And the minimum monthly, oh my goodness, it is really bad. And on top of that, I also did a separate section that was called Essentials. And this made it significantly worse because, oh my goodness, I didn't really account for anything. Like, as I mentioned, the phone bill, that was like, I checked it was $130 a month for 3 phones. And at that time it was, for those who are curious why, it's actually supposed to be only for 2 phones, but T-Mobile had a special and they'll add another phone and they'll give a free phone. I got the free phone, I used it for Uber, which was really good until it went kaput. And if you're curious what phone is that, that's the Samsung A32. That's the one I got for free. And now I'm using the Samsung Note 10. So far it's been going really good. And there would be some times that the GPS would be off, but it's not often. So right now I think it's still okay to use. And I hope so, because I really don't want to think about buying anything else right now. And whoa, that totally surpassed the amount I make per month. It was significantly higher, and when I saw that, oh man, immediately thinking like, what can I do? Of course, I would say I would love to work all day. But today I did work. I did 4 deliveries. I made 5 deliveries and I made $49. I'm at the mercy of Uber. If they don't send anything, they don't send anything. So, oh man. My head is hurting so bad. Of course, I've been trying to search for other car life content creators, and I remember seeing one guy, I think he was doing DoorDash, and he had enough for doing that for the week, and he was saying that he needed to travel out, go into some BML land for a day or two just to settle down and then when his mind clear, go back to the grind, which is to do the DoorDash. And I'm thinking, man, I should have done that. But now now that how deep, I mean, if I didn't know I owe so much money, I probably would have done the same. Like, hey, you know what, guys, we'll make a vlog until we'll go to, I remember back in the days, I wanted to check out Slab City. I think that was like 6 years ago. I think that time it was more than that, probably 7 years ago. Because that time I had the 4Runner and I want to go down there, and I was already living in the car at the time. Because I think then over there is like kind of desert-like, and it had really rough terrains, and I think that would be perfect for my car. But anyways, I thought, why not go there? But after seeing my dad, dude, you don't have any chance to play around. You need every single day, no play, to try to mitigate and alleviate some of the debt somehow. It has to be done. It just has to be done. And I have to put money aside for the insurance. I have to, because if I don't, the credit card is just going to stack more and more, because I've been using the credit card to pay for the insurance, and that thing's in the thousands. Well, $1,000 for 6 months, so $2,000 a year. And it used to not be like that until, you know, like I mentioned, the 3 accidents. My insurance did not spike up, but since they noticed certain things, like, oh, you need the, the driving insurance when you drive, even though it's not people, it's with food, they have to have that tacked on an extra $200. Plus I think the California something, they raised up like 100 something, almost $200, and that's why I came up to 1,000. Originally it was supposed to be 600 for 6 months, but not anymore, because of people. Not that's why I'm terrified now of people on the road, because they don't really care. They're distracted. Like, whatever happens. Who cares about you? Let me watch my phone. Let me daydream. Let me be aggressive or be cool and just weave through cars. They don't really care, and I'm traumatized. I'm so traumatized. Stop being negative, man. Even though it's true, I gotta calm down, because that's just people. I mean, we can't control people, right? But we could control our thoughts. Nah, it's just terrible. Man, I stopped work at 5 p.m. because earlier I eat. I was thinking about turning back on. Who knows? Maybe I'll turn it back on. No, it's probably too late now. Because right now it's 6. What was it? Let me show the time. Right now it's 18:09, which is 6:09. And usually right at 7:30, that's when I go to the gym, because during that time, that's when people start turning on their brights, even though it's still bright outside. But man, when I look into those lights too much, I start getting a bad migraine. I mean, really bad, and it hurts. And if it continues on, then I'll get nauseous. And it won't be for the moment, it'll be throughout the whole night. And I was curious why that happens, and it turns out, I think some part of the eyes is just burnt, where it's just too much light, it just can't handle it anymore. I mean, sounds right, because I've been doing the driving and dealing with those lights. At the time, I didn't really know. So when those lights shine, I didn't really block it or anything. I just kind of let it in. I thought it's probably safe, like the halogen lights. No, those will destroy your eyes. There's the LED lights. They have that constant flickering. It has the certain frequency. Not only it affects your eyes, but it also does things to your mind, because the way it flickers. And then there's the laser light. Now that is laser. I think about it as laser. Of course, you know, they're going to say it's safe. They're going to say like fluoride is safe, aspartame is safe, all these other things is safe. It's not. Is it safe? I mean, the public, they don't care. They just believe whatever, you know, whatever they say. I mean the powers that be, that governs things. Man, And this is all for entertainment purpose only. The lights, entertainment purpose only. I'm so tired of those lights. And the worst one is they added on there, because the daylight lights, for those that don't know, is these halogen lights that goes at a lower wattage, and it has a soft yellow light. But now they put the LED lights in there, and those cannot be controlled to 30 watts. So it's at full power. It is at full power, and it blinks too. Some of them blink, some of them do not. The ones that are more expensive LEDs, they don't blink like that. But if you see the cheap kinds, they'll blink on and off, and it's terrible. And those are really bad for the eyes. Whew, what am I talking about? I'm stretching the video. Anyways, yeah, I'm really worried. I'm not making that much. I'm really sad. I don't know what to do at this point. And man, I'm still thinking about the bed. But then after seeing the bills, I am so sad. I really don't know. Because yesterday, I'm so grateful that the Father of Heaven got me a really good spot at an early time. I found a spot at 9:30 p.m. Wow, I was able to sleep at 10. And I had a really good rest. Could have been a good rest. But the problem was I was moving around. I don't know how you say it. I was changing sleeping positions, because I've been sleeping on the seat for, probably about 4 or 5 years, or maybe a little bit more than that. So it's been quite some time in the Prius. But before that, it was in a 4Runner. Excuse me. And yeah, I don't think my back is taking it anymore. So I was been sleeping one side, and then I would switch to the other side. And I think the reason why it's kind of hard to sleep, I think the cushion is gone, because I sit in the seat for a very long time. I do delivery in it. I sit in it. I don't really go out and do anything. I just sit in the seats waiting for delivery, and pretty much that's like throughout the whole day, pretty much. And then once I'm done with work, that's when I go to sleep. Pretty much there's like no life for me going on right now. Now that I'm seeing this, man, it's terrible. But the original part, what I want to get to was the cushion I think is gone on my seat. The cushion is just gone. Anyways, trying to figure something out. And I was not really productive today. There were things that I wanted to do, I just didn't do it. I just sat down and just scrolled the social media. I think the reason why I did that is because I'm just so sad. I really don't want to do anything. Man, how did I get it so bad? Alright, I'm gonna end it here. People are starting to go to park nearby. I want to say thank you to those that have watched the video all the way through. If you are new and enjoy the content, please consider helping me out with a like, a comment, a share. And if you're not subscribed, to subscribe, because any interaction with the video will help out the channel. It'll let the YouTube land know that I'm a good content creator, and it would push out my contents even more. And to all my returning viewers, thank you so much for your support. I'm very grateful. I'm very thankful. And it is very encouraging for me to keep it moving and keep pushing forward. And yeah, that is it. I knew that lady's gonna stay there. Okay. Yeah, I gotta go. Perfect timing when I'm ending the video too. Alright, that's it for this video. Until the next. Well, for what's next is I don't know. I gotta organize. Oh, I did want to share. I ordered this thing from eBay. I think it was like a week ago. Of course, this before I saw the amount I owe, I just thought to myself, you know what? This thing's on sale. Because this thing is normally $50, but the seller sold it for $19 plus tax and everything. I think it came out to that. I think honestly less than 25. So it's half the price. And what is this? This is a cage for the Crippled Beast, because I was planning on using it. And the reason why I got this is to alleviate from putting on this thing, because it's going to use the same base as this guy. It's going to use this thing right here, the quick release. And I'll have this base connected. I already have the base for that, so I'm going to remove that. So the camera will be sitting on here, and the quick release I'll put down here, so it can alleviate the pressure from the camera. And plus the wiring, when I do live streaming through the camera, I have these little things right here. What it does is it'll hold the cable so it doesn't put pressure onto the port. And of course the Sony did provide a one for it, but it's a huge plastic piece and I don't want to carry two pieces. So this pretty much takes two things with, takes out two birds with one stone. One is the pressure from the mount, and the second is where the pressure for the wiring. It'll be perfect for the two. And in case if I have any external audio, which I doubt it, I could just connect it here instead of using the Sony's hot shoe. I could use the cold shoe here. Yeah, I guess. I saved money, but I'm so down and out with the amount I saw. No more spending. No more spending. And I don't know about the food. I was so sad that I couldn't really eat, because I'm sure majority of the money that I'm spending is on food. And I don't really talk about it because, I just think it's just food, it's essential. Yeah, because I also got the figs from Costco, not sponsored. These are actually really good, and I have a couple of them, 3 or 4, probably more than that for sure. Also got the apples, and of course the bread. I've been eating the bread. Oh yeah, almost one more thing, man. I'm going back to 20 minutes. I'm so sorry, everybody. I also got one more thing. Why is it not going? Oh, because I have it on sideways. I got it. I got the... Man, my car is a total mess. Boom, right here. So, for those that don't know what this is for the Kovea stove that I got. Guess we're gonna try it out. Honestly, I'm really afraid of what would happen. Like, man, I don't know. A lot of thoughts are going through my mind. But can't live in fear, right? Gotta test it to find out. Because the worst thing I could imagine, all it is just oil is gonna spill everywhere. That's the worst thing I could think of. And yeah, I'm not too worried about the fire. I'm pretty sure it's not going to fire. Plus, if anything's bad, I don't have a fire extinguisher, but I do have the water bottle. You can just pour it, or because the tray is detachable. If it really gets like a fire, I could detach the tray and just throw it out the window. It'll look bad on me, but as long as the car doesn't, nothing bad, man. Anyways, I'm blabbing. All right, we're gonna try this out tomorrow, see how it goes. And that's all I have for this video. Sorry for stretching it super long. Until the next, the Father of Heaven willing, hallelujah, and Sinji Dua, and I hope y'all will have a great day, a great prep day. I call it prep day because we're getting ready for Monday, which is fun day. Yay!